BMW knows how to make a stir with their designs. Most recently, they attracted notoriety with the new 4 Series, M3 and M4, by increasing the double kidney grille size. The purpose of these models is to get people talking and for the driver to stand out in the company car park. But the 7 Series is different. BMW's flagship luxury saloon is meant to blend in and shepherd its passengers from point A to B in comfort, elegance, and if required, with haste. Having successfully achieved this since 1977 across generations in petrol, diesel, and hybrid guises, this generation will likely be the last to see an internal combustion engine and the first to see one of 9 new electric models, the i7. So let's get into the review fully. Firstly, the trademark double kidney grille has once again increased in size. However, it is not thought to have as extensively grown as it has on the current M3 and M4, thus maintaining the understated demeanor of the 7 Series. The headlights. Perhaps drawing inspiration from the 7 Series stablemate, the Rolls-Royce Ghost, or the original E23 7 Series, they appear to be more rectangular and boxed off, and placed closer to the ground than in recent generations. This may be BMW attempting to rock the design boat once again and attract media attention for innovative and controversial design. But when this chassis is used for such an iconic and significant model like the Ghost, it is hard to see that it will step too far away from conventions. These design motifs continue through the rear, with the rectangular taillights indicating a unique design language for the next generation of 7 Series. This is a big deal. BMW vehicles, since the turn of the millennium, moved more toward uniformity, as was common across many manufacturers, with only the Bengal BMWs breaking from the design consensus across the BMW models that ran through from the E46 3 Series and the original X5 to the G30 5 Series. Over recent years, this trend toward more diverse designs within the BMW lineup began with the new F40 1 Series and continued with the previously mentioned revised 4 Series and the M lineup. The 2023 7 Series continues this revolution, committing BMW to this design movement from which we can only hope refreshing designs are to come. The brand is moving towards electrification. However, in March, they committed to the continued development of internal combustion engines, so there may be a successor to the adored 750i. With each generation of new luxury vehicles, it becomes harder to imagine what technology could come next. It's a reasonable bet to say that the features being introduced on the iX will make their way onto the 7 Series. So this includes the new 12.3-inch instrument cluster, 14.9-inch central display, minimalistic switchgear, and the new generation of iDrive controls. The steering wheel is also quite interesting with its industrial-looking metallic lower spoke adorned by the M badge at the bottom. We're not entirely sure, but the lateral spokes appear to incorporate touch-sensitive controls. Look closer and you will notice the sides of the steering wheel's rim have curved ornamentation unless that part has a functional role and lights up when the autonomous driving system is active. BMW's inclusion in developing a multi-energy platform will continue to pay dividends. BMW chairman Oliver Zipse also confirmed that the next 7 would be offered with petrol and diesel combustion engines, plug-in hybrid options, and electric powertrains. He stopped short of providing technical details, but we learned the battery-powered model would be the most powerful member of the range, and it would be in line to slot in on top of the combustion engine variant. The unnamed zero-emission 7 will use BMW's 5th generation electric technology, which will also power the i4 and iNext, and it will go up on the same platform as the other versions. This means the Munich-based company will theoretically be able to build every 7 on the same assembly line regardless of what it's supported by. Another point with a question mark hovering over it is what a panoply plugless petrol and diesel combustion engine would look like. By 2020, 7 buyers can choose from 6, 8, and 12-cylinder options. The straight 6 will make a comeback. The V8 will likely too. But the fate of the mighty V12 is murky at best. The electric 7 is one of the 25 electric models, including more than 12 fully electric cars, BMW plans to release in 2023. It will not have a monopoly on the segment, however, as it will need to fend off competition from Mercedes-Benz EQS due to come out in the coming years. It will be positioned as an electric alternative to the S-Class, not as an electric S-Class, and will wear a special model design inspired by the Vision EQS concept. The current generation 7 Series will retire in 2022, meaning its successor could enter production by the end of that year. We can't imagine BMW will go long without a flagship. When BMW first facelifted the G11 7 Series, the new design was controversial, to put it mildly. Its terrible grid seems to polarize much of the fanbase. However, one aspect that looks better than the fresh-faced Series 7 is its new light design. As it turned out, BMW seemed to think it could improve its lights even further, as it was only given another face update car. This generation of 7 Series will more than likely be the last generation of fossil fuel powered luxury land yachts. A farewell to opulence and excess whilst regulations creep in and remove them from the roads. This generation is vital to how BMW places itself in the next era of transportation. They'll either flourish as the ultimate driving machine or lose out on success to the likes of Tesla and Polestar. The 7 Series is a big deal to BMW as a brand, their future as a manufacturer, and will usher in the transition away from fossil fuels. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you've not done that, and most importantly, hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos.